you literally create your reality. You get to choose the life that you want. Like, do you want to live a good life or a bad life? Positive, negative, light or dark, heaven or hell? You have the power and the control to choose your path. It's all in your hands. By the fucking way, I'm gonna say this all the time because I feel like it's kind of important to me. If you guys didn't know, I usually leave like love letters in my description box, and I would love for you guys to read them because it's like a written form of like what I'm saying, and it's just cute and intellectual, and yeah. Hey, my loves. Hi. How are you guys? I feel like it's been so long. I feel like I say that all the time. Literally all the time. Hey. Hey. Hola. As you guys can see from the title, today I wanted to share my insight and my perspective on heaven and hell on earth. And I personally believe that heaven and hell on earth is a state of consciousness, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And in this video, I'll be going into more in depth and detail as to how and what that looks like if you do not know. So, to start it off, as heaven and hell on earth, as a state of consciousness, I believe that we have the power, control, potential, and capability to shift our reality how we want based on how we are thinking, feeling, being, and knowing. And with that being said, I feel like we have the opportunity to choose the life that we want to live, the desire we want to live, the path we want to take on, the timeline we want to exist in, the timeline we want to call into our lives, positively or negatively, heaven and hell. With heaven on earth, I feel like overall it's a very peaceful, blissful, calm, joyful, loving, happy, fulfilling, abundant life. Like any positive qualities and characteristics and adjectives that you can think of, that is what I feel like what heaven on earth consists of. And mentally, heaven on earth is being free from self-imprisonment of the mind. And self-imprisonment of the mind, even including the conscious, the subconscious, the shadow, and the higher self, it can include your fears, your doubts, your worries, and you are filled with positive emotions and thoughts. The cultivation of a positive mindset and attitude, the cultivation of adapting a new belief system, thought pattern, concepts, ideas, opinions, beliefs, judgments, etc. It goes on. I feel like with heaven on earth, you are free from the restrictions, the limitations, and the blockages, and you are free from self-imprisonment of the mind, and you have mental clarity, stability, and a peace of mind, living in a state of bliss. And I feel like the mental state is very important in order to live a very peaceful life, and reaching the mastery of the mind is very essential to where it is we want to go with our life. because mental stability is literally, I feel like, the basis of the creation of a strong and solid foundation. Emotionally, you are free from the emotional burdens, baggages, and deadweight. You have a pure heart. If not a pure heart, you have an open heart chakra, and you are operating from the foundation of love, which consists of compassion, understanding, forgiveness, grace, unconditional love, gratitude for not only with yourself, but with others. It's living in a higher state of love and being. Physically, I feel like it's living in a state of rest, relaxation, restoration, and rejuvenation, like not having to feel like you have to do more. As society pushed the whole hustle culture is allowing your body to fully rest and giving it the care and nourishment that it possibly needs. Spiritually is just being connected, highly connected with yourself, the universe, the spiritual realm, and Allah Himself. Just really being the most best version of yourself that you possibly can be, and really just focusing, prioritizing, and nourishing of self. The hell on earth. It's filled with chaos, tension, conflictive energies. With hell on earth, it's definitely the opposing of heaven on earth, obviously. It's the polar opposites. I wouldn't want to say the yin and yang, but it's definitely the duality of life. And I feel like with hell on earth, mentally you are stuck and stagnant in a repetitive loop of being in a self-imprisonment of the mind. And as I have previously mentioned, with the self-imprisonment of the mind, that consists of carrying and attaching to the thoughts of fear, doubt, and worry, and regret, guilt, shame, pain, disappointment, and all of these negative thoughts that is keeping you chained down, and it's creating a restriction, limitation, and blockage from actually being free from your own mind. It's actually just not being able to fully moving forward, and that looks like overthinking, attaching yourself to the past, to past individuals, experiences and situations, attaching yourself to who you once used to be, attaching yourself to the flaws and imperfections and mistakes that you have made. Self-imprisonment of the mind looks like in a lot of different ways, and it looks different for everybody, and only you can know how you are creating a blockage within your mind and not fully moving forward with a different route. Emotionally, you are carrying the burden and the baggage of past pent up emotions that you have not fully released, and that can look like in many different ways. Like, there's so many negative emotions. Definitely the thoughts that I have mentioned, with like the regret, guilt, and shame, and the pain, betrayal, disappointment, sadness, sorrow, grief. When you have all these emotional baggage and burdens, your heart is closed, and You are very restricted, and you create a blockage from the good things that you are actually meant to receive. You are creating a blockage of the heart from receiving love, compassion, and etc. from yourself and from others. A blocked heart chakra creates many blockages in self and your receptivity of receiving what it is that you are truly meant to receive. Physically, I remember I have mentioned this a long time in a video, but physically, when you have these mental and emotional burdens and baggage, it manifests into a physical blockage, and that looks like laziness, procrastination, lack of motivation, inspiration, lack of commitment, lack of all the things that you desire physically in order to fully take action and move forward. You just feel so restricted, feeling like you can't fully move, you can't fully like take action on achieving your goals. You just feel very caged in. And spiritually, it's just hell on earth is just not really partaking in spiritual practices, which can create an even deeper hole, a deeper vortex, a deeper loop. It's not really having a connection with yourself and not knowing who you truly are, or not having a connection with some type of source. P.S. I am not opposing beliefs. Everybody can believe in what they believe in, but that's just my perspective, so don't take that the wrong way. I definitely feel like it's very important to know who you truly are. When you know who you truly are, you are fucking unstoppable, bitch. Like, nobody and nothing can tell you nothing. Like, you don't have as much protection, and you easily can get attacked by others people's negative energies. It can look like being easily absorbed into other people's emotions and thoughts, especially like if you're an empath or a sensitive being. And that is like my surface, most simple way of articulating and expressing my thought, knowledge, and insight on heaven and hell on earth as a state of consciousness. And I don't want you guys to forget that you create your reality. I'm burping because that is a confirmation. Sorry, confirmation head on. We have the opportunity to choose infinite possibilities, and I hope that your soul guides you on a path that is most fruitful and abundant to you. I hope that you follow your heart into what it is that you want, and you do what's best for you no matter what. And I just hope that you have gotten an idea of this if you didn't know already. So you should ask yourself today, am I living and experiencing heaven or hell? Like, what is your approach to it? What can you do differently to live the life that you desire? Your destiny is in your hands, and that's all I had to say. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys let me know what y'all think. What are y'all opinions? If anybody does. If not, it's cool or whatever. Yeah. I love you guys. I'll definitely see you soon. And yeah.